stadium, and two, how frustrating is it you couldn't send them home with that win in the end?
The buzz, the energy, the atmosphere was magic, really. Fantastic to have them back. Just you felt it as soon as you were in the warm-up. Just the buzz of people just talking, and that's been missing. You know, we've really missed it, and maybe that was part of the reason that we played the way we did, because I thought we played too much to entertain at times. Too many difficult choices. Instead of the simple one, we made the difficult one, the one that might look better, and that will come back to cost us at times. So good learning, good experience.
Jim Conlon.
Hi, Ollie. Ollie, you had all the big hitters out tonight: Mason, Bruno, Paul, Edison, and I suppose you had the chances there to kill that game off before Fulham grabbed the equaliser. Was that the bit of disappointment there, going with a full strength team, that you really didn't kill off that Fulham challenge? You left them in it.
Definitely. You know, we did create chances. We had a very good spell just before they scored in the second half. I thought that was the period that we should have stamped our authority more on the game and scored a goal. But then again, in the Premier League, it is never given. You have to take your chances. You have to earn every single goal in this league. So we've gone for it. Couldn't get the 3 points that we desperately needed, wanted, because we want to go into the next week full of confidence.
Neil Custis.
Hi, can you hear me, Ollie?
Yeah.
Yep. Could I just ask, of all the great finishes we've seen at Old Trafford, great goals, how does Cavani's rank?
Oh, well, you know, we've already voted on the goal of the season, but if that was in the vote, I think he might have had a chance to win it. What an composed. He had a chance earlier on in the season against PSG in the Champions League, and he didn't score, and the way he took this chance was just amazing. So very pleased for him, very pleased for the Stretford Enders that they could experience that on his first start for us, or a first meeting between them and Eddie.
Hi, Ollie. Another strike has been in the news the last day, with Harry Kane widely reported to want to leave Spurs. Do you think that will have a big impact on the transfer market this summer?
I can't comment on other teams' players and what's been speculated and said. So I think I want to show the respect Tottenham deserve as well, to not talk about other teams' players.
Carlanka.
Good evening, Ollie.
Hi.
I just want to talk about the starting lineup you've done today.
Sorry?
I would like to discuss the starting lineup you chose today.
Yeah.
Discussion on broadcast news that this could possibly be a dress rehearsal for the Europa League final. Are your 11s and selections now being held with the trip to Gdansk in mind, or is this very much get through the end of the season?
Now, this was, of course, end of season team selection. Players need minutes. Some players need rest and recovery. We've had a couple of players that got knocks and injuries today, with Scott and Fred. So I'll see how they are. Unfortunately, Scott had to come off, and Fred doesn't look great when he's walking now. But we've got 10 days, so hopefully everyone will be available that were available today. Harry, we're working on. Doesn't look great. Anthony, we still got a little bit of hope for.
Alison.
Ollie, David De Gea's not been playing in the Premier League recently, since I think he went back to Spain. What was the thinking behind him playing tonight?
Did he not play against Leicester? So I think you're all wrong there. So, I've got two very good goalkeepers, and they've played in the last month or 6 weeks. They've more or less alternate games, the two of them. So both are ready. Both are doing well. So yeah, the Leicester game, even though it didn't feel like a Premier League game, being crammed in between a Sunday and a Thursday game on a Tuesday, he still played that one.
Hi, Ollie. You said you want to go into next week full of confidence, but that's 2 defeats and a draw in your last 3 games. How concerned are you that you're not going into the Villarreal game seemingly with a lot of confidence? You seem to be sort of limping towards that final.
We need to play better against Villarreal than what we've done the last 3 games. But I think you've seen so many times this season when we've had when we've been backed into a corner, when we've lost, when we've when we've been criticised, we've always come back and stuck together. Today, I think it might be a wake-up call, because we tried to do the fancy stuff, the flicks, the extraordinary things, the thing that pleased the fans. That's not what we're about. We should be more efficient. Have a look at Cavani. Have a look at how he plays the game. Just every single one of us, just look at him. Back tackles, runs, scores. There's no fluff. And we can't have fluff in a game of football.
Right, Cox?
Hi, Ollie. The away form this season obviously has been remarkable. You go to Gdansk next week with some confidence going away from home. But tonight, at home, struggled a little bit, and just like in the start of the season as well. I mean, there was little struggles, but with the fans, you get that sense that the players are reacting to the fans being back, and you're confident that the home form will return, just like the fans return, hopefully in 75,000 in September, August.
Yeah, definitely. The fans. Do you have a feeling that we wanted to play because we've been 15, 16 months without them, and as I said, this fancy football, the flick, the back heel, all that stuff. Maybe that came out because we wanted to show them something extra. That'll go away for next year. This stadium and this place is the best in the world to play. You got 76,000 cheering on. So not worried about that at all. I didn't feel we struggled. I don't think it wasn't a struggle. We played well at times. We did deserve to win. We didn't have we should have had the second or the third, when we pushed on, but then we didn't take him, and then you're always under pressure when you play against players with quality.
Samuel Lucas?
Ole, the club pretty much invested in a striker for next season by extending Ederson's contract. So can you say for certainty that the club won't need to sign a striker in the transfer window?
No, of course I can't. Eddie signed. Well, how many good strikers have we had at this club? And I can't say we're not signing a striker. Of course not, because we're building, we're working towards a better squad. We're top 3 2 years on the bounce, but we're still nowhere where we want to be. So hopefully we'll end up with a stronger squad when we start next season, and be more consistent and challenge the ones in front of us.
Okay, we're going to last 2 questions for Ian Whittle, Simon Peach. You go Ian first.
Hi, Ollie. At the end, Paul Pogba and Ahmad collected a Palestinian flag from some fans and sort of carried it off the pitch. Obviously, that was kind of an issue at the weekend at the Cup final, and I know it's created a bit of buzz on Twitter tonight. Do you have a view on players sort of expressing political views like that after games?
Well, I think we need to... we have players from different backgrounds, different cultures, different countries, and I think we need to respect their views if they differ from someone else's. And if my players think about other things than football, that's a positive thing. And I think we've seen that with some of the players before, that they do care about. So say Marcus Rashford, for example, the difference he's made. So no, we respect their right to have a different view.
Final question for Simon Beach.
Hi again, Ollie. I just wanted to ask about Anthony Martial. Didier Deschamps apparently said tonight that he wasn't going to be fit enough for his inclusion in the Euros. So has he suffered a setback? Is he still possibly going to be available for the Europa League final?
We're hoping that he's working really hard. We're hoping that he will be available for the final. You know, he's worked really hard. He's been very thorough, very enthusiastic, and so I can't say that he won't be fit for the final. But of course, he's been out for a long time. But I'm still hopeful.
Okay, thanks everyone.